Hello there. ArtistCaleb here, back with a little bit more ABZU. Let's go ahead and do this. There's a bunch of secrets that I missed, and I think there are some more robots. I was told that there are some more robots somewhere back. I think it was like in the beginning or something, but I totally missed that. Anyhow, here we go now. About to cross streams. Well, we're about to jump into the traffic. Rush hour in Fish World. Looking pretty dicey today. Oh boy. Yeah, in fact, I think there's a secret right in this area somewhere. Dang it, I missed some fish back there. Okay, there it is, come on. Up, there, I got it! Yippee! Ha-ha! Whoa! Killer whales! Isn't this amazing? I missed some fish. Dang it, I missed some fish. Alright, lads, let's look lively. Yippee! Isn't that great? It's the best. It's the absolute best. I like that expression right there. He's kind of going, well, that was fun. What now? Let's do this. So I've got something to discuss. I would like to here discuss my a priori thoughts on the release of No Man's Sky. I say a priori because it is not based on first-hand experience. I have not played it, but I have watched a lot of reviews, though they are subjective. But if you watch enough of them, you can sort of gather a general consensus based on averages. And that is exactly what I have done, and I've watched a lot of gameplay. And here's the deal. I'm an explorer by nature, by heart. I am an explorer. That's part of the reason why we're playing this game. Or indeed, any game, really. And, so I've been looking forward to No Man's Sky for quite some time, and when I say looking forward, I mean, I think I've been so excited about it that few games have rivaled the excitement that I sort of built up for No Man's Sky. Although there are others. And, well, as of right now, at this very moment, I'm a little disheartened. I'm a little disappointed. I was a little bit worried early on, watching some of the development of the game. I was worried about the art direction in that it seems, or at least at the time, it seemed a bit Spartan for my tastes. Isn't that beautiful, by the way? We bring good things to life. There's a movie quote for you. Where's that from? We bring good things to life. Alright. Alright, first of all, I think there's a meditation point somewhere in here. Do you see it? Getting a little bit of a frame rate slowdown. Sorry about that. It'll work itself out. It's just a little bit intensive right now. Let's go ahead and gather up one of these killer whales. Check out the sea turtle. Isn't that great? All right, here we go. Come on, buddy. Here we go. We're gonna do some jumping. Oh yes, we are. Yippee! Oh, I love that. Ha ha ha! You're free, Willie. Okay. So, back to discussing the thoughts that I was having about what I've seen so far of No Man's Sky. Let's look for a shark. See, don't you... Oh, there it is, right there. Don't you think it's interesting? Like, there are times when the frame rate should sort of slow down, and it doesn't, and there are times... Well, I don't know. It's a bit arbitrary. The computer knows why. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, there's a yellow tang. Part of the Wu clan. Hey, man. Look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, let's go looking around here. A barracuda. Nice. What else do we have? Oh, a powder blue tang. Oh, I see. So that drink, tang, that's where we get it. We grind these things up. Bicolor parrotfish. Well, bicolor. Barracuda. Let's get something else in here. No, yellow tang. Let's see. It's a barracuda. There's got to be something else. Here we go. And gulp. Wow. Alright. What else do we have? No, I guess we've pretty much seen them all. Yeah. Oh. No, that's barracuda. Okay, I think we're done looking around. So, okay. Here's the thing. I'm a little disappointed because, and I guess I shouldn't have expected too much, but like I say, the worlds are they're very Spartan, you know. I love voxel-based technology. I think that it's in its infancy, and that someday it's going to be a very powerful technology it's just going to blow our minds. Uh-oh. We're going to need a bigger boat. Collected a lot of nautiluses so far. Before it was not a lot of nautiluses. But now it's a lot of nautiluses. Okay, so that's the first thing. So aesthetically speaking... Oh yeah, look at this! Isn't that crazy? Holy mackerel! Let's you know what, we're gonna swim right into it. Totally expect frame rate chop here. There's gonna be big frame rate chop, or I think maybe there is. So far? No, here it comes. Here comes the chop. I love to swim in the opposite direction to these things. It's so... Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Holy mackerel! Boy, if I had a pair of chopsticks and some rice. Am I right? That's so incredible. Wait till you see what's down here. Hang on. That is, if memory serves. Yes, yes it does. Look at this. Look. Isn't that incredible? I gotta catch up to it. Ha ha ha! Look at this. Wow. I don't think that it'll let us breach the surface. I've tried. No, it doesn't let me. It doesn't want to do that. Or will it? No. No, it won't. Will it? Yes, it will! Wow! Oh my gosh! I didn't know it would do that. That's the best. Let's eat some fish. Wow. Although I think these things probably just eat krill. I'd imagine. Okay, so first thing, art direction in No Man's Sky. It's kind of plain Jane. That's okay. I could get into that. I mean, it is an art style, and I appreciate that. It could be quite nice. Oh, I don't think I haven't seen this big stream of fish right here. Wow. Okay, but there's stuff down here I've already activated and stuff. Because remember, it memorizes the progress. The other thing is the mix and match sort of randomly generated plant and animal life and everything like that. I think that's a really fantastic idea, and I personally could suspend my disbelief and enjoy it. This is something different right here. Yes, it is. Look at this thing. Oh, this thing's so freakish. We got a let's avoid its mouth. That's terrifying. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Can we grab a hold of it? Yes, we can. Isn't that amazing? It's a basking shark. Whoa, whoa, stay away from the intake. You know, when they've gone crazy, they say that they're basking cases. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Let's do the meditation thing right here. Look around. Taking my sweet time talking about this no man's business. I always sort of do that. Okay. Gray reef shark. Wow. What else do we have? Oh. Look at this little guy. It's a 5-line snapper. Little whippersnapper. Whoa. Another gray reef shark. Gray reef shark. About to eat. Yep. Alright, let's... I wish we could go further down, but... Yellowtail snapper. That's pretty. That's a mahi-mahi. Do like those. Well, I could suspend my disbelief, as I say, and enjoy it. But the whole point... See, here's the problem. You're supposed to be... Oh yeah, look at the striped marlin. Look at these things eat. Isn't that fantastic? Good heavens. Can you imagine getting speared by one of those suckers? Oh, man. This game is so good. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You're supposed to be exploring this giant universe with several quintillion, you know, different randomly generated stars. By the way, it's not multiplayer. Did we come from there, or... I think we came... Yeah, we came from there. Oh, okay, whoops. Whoa, look at this. Here we go. Oh, I love it. That fascinates me to no end. Okay, anyway. Focus, Caleb. Focus. So, let's see now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. See ya. Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time concentrating because of this game. I can't carry on a coherent thought, you know, without wandering down all these different rabbit trails. Let's see, we were talking about, okay, the aesthetics of the game, Spartan. Oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, that's right, that's what I was talking about. Okay, so check this out. The universe, supposedly, hasn't been explored. But that's simply not true. Because every single planet that you go to, it has these, you know, little robots flying around, and it's got, you know, little bases everywhere. Little outpost type dwellings and everything. And what that says to me is, you know, as far as, you know, I guess game lore would go, I didn't discover that planet. And directly off the surface of every single planet, there's some giant alien ship. These are nitpicking things, by the way. I think that once they fix the game, because the game has some issues, some people aren't having problems with it, some people are. Oh, look at this sunfish down here. Take a look at this thing. Isn't that great? What a strange creature. Wow. That's a little difficult to control. There's some beautiful rays right there. Look at those things. Look at those. Isn't that amazing? Look at that, look at that. I know you're probably going, I'm looking. Whoa, they're speedy. Once they fix the game, I think it would be a lot of fun to play for a while. The problem is, since it isn't truly multiplayer, no one else is going to discover what I've seen, what I've named. I'm the only one. You know, that goes for everybody. So, there's that. And after a while of watching it, you just sort of feel this, I don't know, it's hard to describe, kind of an empty type of hopelessness, almost a futility. Oh, the huge manatee! Check it out. I like their little squeaky fart noises. That was me. Pardon me. Wow. The lumbering cows of the deep. Beautiful. Gentle creatures. Okay, there's a couple of things we've got to do in here. We got to find some robots, and we got to do some things with the chains. And, anyway, I love the feeling of being able to get into a spaceship and fly off the surface of a planet into space, and then go and fly down to the surface of another planet. And I think that's really, that's great. Oh, I don't know if I showed you this over there, over here. Look at the, there's a little octopus down here. Did I didn't. No, of course. How could I have shown you? Look at that. Isn't that great? All right, let's get this little guy. Hey! Haha! Yep, that's right. Alright, so if there are two of them, I'm going to name this first one Flabulina. Flabulina, and the next one's going to be named Oculina. But I don't know where the other one is. I hope it's around somewhere. I love that feeling of getting into a spaceship and being able to... You know, it's thrilling to take off and go into space. Now, here's the other problem that I have. It's an aesthetic one. Once you do get into space, all right, and in between planets, there are these little moats floating around. And they greatly resemble... Well, do you see the little moats floating around in the water in this game? They're the little tiny... particle sprites, right? And those are really, really wonderful for giving you a sense of three-dimensional, you know, mobility, floatiness. It sets the stage for, you know, this underwater action. It's a great idea. And No Man's Sky does the same thing, but they do it in space. But that's a bit confusing, because when you start to go very fast, they resemble stars and planets zipping by you. All the while you're aimed at another planet that you can visually see. You can see that other planet, or two. While these things that seem like stars are zipping all around you, or zipping past you, you know, like you're going many times the speed of light. You're going, you know, obviously past, what would it be, you know, like, first of all, parsecs, which is a measurement of distance. You know, you're going many parsecs per second, and then after that you're going astronomical units, or I think it's astronomical or angstrom, one of the two. I think it's astronomical, isn't it? Astronomical units. Super fast. But they're just these little particles in space. And I was really hoping that you'd be able to see actual stars and you know, and go past actual stars and planets that way. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So, and in terms of the, it's kind of a text-based adventure from what I've seen. I hope you don't mind me talking about No Man's Sky, going on and on about it. I guess the reason why I am is because at this point, I don't think I'm going to play it. You know, it'd be nice to be able to, you know, drop $60 on it and you know, just sort of hop in and have fun or whatever, but it'd be taking quite the risk, seeing as how the port doesn't seem to be working very well for most people. This is the PC port that I'm talking about. The PS4 game seems to work alright, from what I know. So, that's why I'm talking about it. I didn't see another little robot in here. Oh wait, maybe it's up there. Can't believe I didn't check over here. Oh no. Oh, whoops. Bonk. No, but there is a shell. Okay, now that's good. That's cool. I'll take it. Well, at some point I'd love to. You know, maybe if there's a sale or they really... I think that they're probably going to patch the heck out of it, and it's going to have a lot of updates. I don't see why it wouldn't have a lot of updates. Which means that it's not necessarily a bad investment. Hey, check this out. Blarg! Okay, so there was some stuff down here, but I already got it. Well, I don't know. Obviously, everybody's saying the same thing about it, that it was an extremely hyped game, and that's why everybody's talking about it right now. I think the two best reviews that I've seen so far, and I don't think they're complete, but the two best reviews would be Cynical Brit and probably Jim Sterling. It would appear to me, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this, and I don't think anybody would be shocked, but it would appear to me that most of the hype was generated on IGN. And they seem to be a bit biased. That's like an understatement there, but and I'm not trying to step on toes or anything like that. This is all just in my humble opinion. That's all. Because they're constantly talking about the mystery and the awe and all the neat things that people are discovering, and I think that's good. I think that's great. But they're not really pointing out the obvious from what I've seen. You know, and the obvious is the scope of the game and its story seems to me to be extremely limited. I don't know, it's almost as though, as I watch gameplays of it, I see mostly a philosophical outlook, a very blatant philosophical outlook, kind of portrayed or betrayed by its aesthetic quality, the bleakness of it. How Spartan it is, the art style. I can say this. Had I the opportunity to take the helm of a ship large enough, and I say that metaphorically, a ship large enough to develop a game like that, I would really have instilled more of a sense of purpose. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, let's go. I wonder, is there a meditation thing in this? Yeah, it's probably way up there somewhere. See it around anywhere? I'm guessing it. You know what? Wait. First, let's ride a whale. Where is it? Where's the whale? It's kind of hard to lose these things. Where's the flippin' whale? There it is, down there. Okay, we got it. Wow. Isn't this amazing? Good heavens. Oh, there's the meditation point. Oh, I doubt seriously we're going to be able to breach this thing. No, it's not. It's not letting me so far. It's... Come on. Up you go. Up. 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 Nope. Up. I said up. Up. No, I don't think it wants to. Love that thing. You know what it reminds me of? It's like the Steve Zissou shark. Golden Trevally. Same thing. There's a sunfish. Oh, look at that. Look at the cowfish. Weird. That's amazing. Threadfin butterfish. Reef triggerfish. Uh-oh, trigger! Don't get triggered. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to go ahead and pause it now, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for following along and listening to me go on and on about a game I haven't played. Oh, neato. Looks like he's saying, hey! I love it. These are so beautiful. Oh, goodness. All right. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, see ya.